Today's video is going to be a haul video. I have things here from Sephora, Drugstore, a few random things. This is all makeup that is new to me. I was on a no-buy for 5 months, but that is over now. So I am treating myself a little bit and I am okay with that. Two of these things are PR, but the rest I bought myself. I'm pretty excited to show you what I got. Let us know what you think. If you are new, please subscribe and let's get into this video. All right, let's talk about my most recent Sephora purchase. I've been wanting to buy more from Rare Beauty because I love Rare Beauty. It is one of my favorite brands. I feel like everything I've tried from them, I really, really love. And I already have two of their liquid blushes, but I saw this set and I decided to buy it. So I think it was $28. So you get one of the glosses and then one of the liquid blushes. So the other two shades that I have are Joy and Encourage, and I love them. This is such a good formula. It's so pretty. So this little mini is the shade Happy. And let me swatch it for you. So this is actually like the only thing that I have not yet used. But look at this beautiful pink shade. I'm very, very excited for this. Oh, looks amazing. And I know I love the formula. And then the gloss, I have worn this a couple of times and I thought it was nice. This is the shade Nearly Petal. And these are kind of interesting how they like lay flat like this. I don't know. I thought that was kind of cool. Nice formula, smooth, shiny. I wouldn't say this is like the best gloss I've ever tried. And this is kind of like a sheer peachy shade. So there isn't a ton of pigment, but it's a nice formula. Comfortable, adds shine. I will say this, I'm not so like impressed that I want to go buy more like I felt with the liquid blushes. And also the lipsticks I love. And I almost bought another lipstick, but then I decided to hold off. And instead I bought a lip liner. So I'm like a bit on a lip liner phase right now. I'm loving lip liner and I don't know, I can't help myself. And so I felt like I didn't feel like this. I knew I didn't have any just like brown lip liner that wasn't super dark brown or more like a mauvey brown, more just like a mid-tone brown. Kind of like Pat McGrath contour, which I loved, but I completely panned that. So I love that lip liner, but I'm like, you know what? I want to try different brands and look for colors like that. So I bought 3 lip liners. First up, Rare Beauty. Of course, I love this brand and I love their lipsticks. So I was excited to try the lip liner. And this one I've worn a couple times. It's very good. What is the shade that I got? I can't find it. Oh, the shade is called Wise. And this is one where it goes up like this. You do not have to sharpen these, which is kind of cool. All right, so here is the shade Wise. Now this one is a bit more taupey, but that's because I didn't want to buy like the exact same color multiple times because I'm going to show you the other ones that I bought. But this is kind of like a mid-tone taupey brown. And I think that's what I really wanted was a more mid-tone lip liners because I feel like I have several like darker shades and then bright shades. And then I have like 1 or 2 much lighter shades, which I'm not that into. I feel like I want my lip liner to be a bit darker. I want it to kind of stand out. And I also have very pigmented lips. So anyway, great formula, very creamy. Love that. Definitely would buy more. The gloss I like, I'm not like blown away by, but lip liner, amazing. Okay, so then I also, let me just talk about some Natasha Denona stuff. Now, this stuff is sold at Sephora, but I actually got this on the Natasha Denona website at the beginning of July because she was having a sale where certain items were between 20 and 30% off. It was a good deal, let me tell you. And I am in love with this lip liner. So this is the I Need a Nude lip crayon in the shade Dana. And I'm wearing this today and I have worn this one multiple times and I love it. So this one you can see, again, it's a mid-tone brown. You can see this one has a bit more mauve where this is the Rare Beauty Wise and then this is Natasha Denona Dana. So you can see that it's definitely more of a brown. Oh my gosh, I love it. So beautiful. This is one you have to sharpen, and I have sharpened it. I don't mind though. Beautiful, creamy. Oh, such a good formula. Such a good formula. I mean, it's pretty similar to the Rare Beauty formula. Also kind of similar to the ColourPop formula, which I love, but I didn't have these exact shades and I wanted to try something different. Anyway, I'm obsessed with lip liner. So then I was like, you know what? I also want to get a drugstore option. I know. What are you going to do? So this one, I think I bought this at Target. This is the LA Girl Perfect Precision Lip Liner. And this is a shade Cafe. And let me swatch this. I'm actually curious what this looks like next to these other ones because I haven't swatched them all together. So that one is LA Girl Cafe. Yeah, so you can see this is more maybe like a peachy brown. Here we have a more neutral brown, and then this one is a bit more mauve. But they're all in that mid-tone range, which is what I wanted. I didn't want anything too dark because I already have quite a few darker lip liners. This formula is very different. This is kind of more what you'd think like a classic. It's a bit of a drier formula than the other two, for sure. However, that does mean that it's long wearing. So I don't mind a bit of a drier formula on a lip liner because I always put on gloss or lipstick or both anyway. So anyway, this is much drier formula than the Rare Beauty or Natasha Denona. So keep that in mind. This is one of those traditional like wooden liners, but I don't mind. And I actually think it's really good. Okay, since I mentioned what I got in that Natasha Denona sale, I got two other items. So I got three things total. The first one was that lip liner, which, oh my God, so good. And I have the eyeshadow palette from the My Dream collection, and I've wanted the face palette since it came out, and I bought it because it was on sale. I think the face palettes were on sale for 30% off. And I admit I've only used this twice, but I do really, really like it. So let me swatch this. I mean, this is kind of like old news. People already, this has been out for a while. But I have another face palette from her that I really, really enjoy. I have the bronze one. So this one has a powder highlighter, a cream highlighter, and a cream blush. The formulas are amazing. They absolutely are. I will say the one complaint I have is the two highlighters look nearly the same. I mean, I get that the formulas are different, but this is really good. Quality, amazing. Love it. Love the formula of all three items. I love the shade of the blush. It's just a great neutral blush. But now that I have this in my hands, I admit I don't know that I really see the purpose of there being two highlighters that look exactly the same. Again, one is a cream, one is a powder, and I get you put one on top of the other. I get that whole thing. But now that I have it, I'm like, I kind of wish there was a different blush in here and then just one highlighter. And personally, I could have done without the powder highlighter because I have a lot of powder highlighters. And this one is actually fairly similar. Oh my gosh, I think it might be similar. Let me swatch the one in the bronze cheek palette and see how similar. All right, so I have this one from her, which I love. It's the bronze cheek face glow palette. So there's this powder highlighter. This one might be a bit more gold and the other one might be more champagne. Yeah, okay, they're not identical, but they're similar. Yeah, let's see. So this is the one. Can you see that? Actually, it's just slightly more yellow than these two are more champagne. But wow, that's subtle. I mean, on the face, you probably can't even see that big of a difference. Just slightly more yellow gold, and these are slightly more champagne. Okay, so I guess that's my complaint with the face palette. Now that I've had it and I'm like, yeah, it's great, but I kind of wish it was just the cream highlighter and then two cream blushes. That would be awesome. Or maybe a cream blush and a powder blush. Anyway, I'm still happy I bought that, but I'm really glad I got it on sale. If I'd paid full price and felt that way, I'd kind of be like, oh, oops, shouldn't have bought that. Okay. Also, the other thing I got at Sephora, I wanted to try the Give Beauty blushes, and I couldn't stop myself from buying this color. This is the shade in Ex-Girlfriend, And these are two very, very bright pink shades. And I have worn this. I do think it is very nice. So you get one that has some slight shimmer in it for a bit of a glow. So this is the glowier one that's a bit lighter, and then this is the matte darker pink. When I wore this, I just combined them both together and I thought it was beautiful. But obviously you could wear just one, you could mix them together, you know, it's actually pretty nice. It's a really nice smooth formula. And I mean, yes, I had to jump on the whole like Barbie pink thing, even though I have plenty of Barbie pink makeup in my collection. I have not seen the Barbie movie, by the way. I don't know. I've been too lazy to go, so I'm just gonna wait till it comes out for, you know, rental on Amazon or something. But everyone says it's so good, and it's funny because, side story, my husband and I went to go see a movie yesterday. Actually, we saw Talk to Me. We love horror. Oh my gosh, it was so good, amazing, loved it. Highly recommend if you like that sort of movie. Every single person that we saw walking in other theaters was wearing pink, except for maybe like 5 people. And I'm like, yeah, everybody's seeing the Barbie movie except for us. And then I looked down and somehow we both were wearing like light lavender shirts. I don't even know. We were not trying to coordinate. This is so random, I know. But, and then we're like, oh, great. Now everybody thinks that we're seeing the Barbie movie too, but we're not. We're going to another movie. Anyway, Talk to Me. It was great. I still want to see the Barbie movie, but I love pink. So anyway, the whole point of that story is this blush is good. I realize I'm totally jumping around. I forgot to talk about the third product from Natasha Denona that I bought, and that is the High Glam Concealer. And it's good. People have said this formula is good, and it really is. Creamy, lovely, easy to blend. I'd call it a medium coverage, not drying. I have lines under my eyes, and this works. What shade did I get? I got shade N4. Oh, I mean, it's a concealer. Why am I swatching a concealer? But it's really, really nice. I've used it on my face. I've used it on the under eyes. Lovely. Also, the packaging is really, really good. I've heard a lot of hype about this concealer. Oh, it has a cool wand too. You can see there. Yeah, I love it. It's a really good concealer. All right, I'm still not done yet. Let me show you the 2 things that I got in PR, and then the last 3 items are drugstore products that I bought. I got this sent to me in PR from ColourPop/Soul Body, and it is their cream bronzer. So this is called a face and body bronzing balm. I've only used it on my face, but this is a really good cream bronzer. I'm kind of obsessed with cream bronzers and cream blushes. So I was really excited to try this one. I have shade medium, and it's lovely. It's a very creamy, like you have to be careful because this is pigmented and creamy. So you don't want to put too much on, but it blends out easily. So this is the shade medium. I really, really love this. I think it is a fantastic formula. I'm excited to try another cream blush, guys, or cream bronzer, I mean. I bought the Refi cream bronzer. That was something I bought at the end of June after my no-buy ended, and that one is really good too. So anyway, excited about that. And then from What's Up Beauty, they sent me their new mascara, which is really, really good. I've been testing this out for several weeks. I'm wearing it today. I feel like it is like dramatic. It's really dramatic. So it's called the Watch Me Mascara. Really nice, heavy, like metal packaging. And the cool thing about it is it has 2 sides to the wand. One is supposed to be more lengthening, which is this side, if you can tell. And then there's this side that is more of like a natural hairbrush. And then the lengthening one is more of a rubber wand. I don't know if you can really see that up close, but it does have 2 sides. So I'll just use one side, then the other side. And I feel like I'm getting a lot of drama with this mascara. Doesn't flake or smudge throughout the day. It's really, really good. I don't know that it's waterproof. It doesn't say that on here, but it is like a little bit difficult to remove, but not the worst. A little harder to remove than some of my other mascaras, but because it lasts all day, it gives a lot of drama. It's fantastic. All right, people have been talking about these NYX fat lip oils for a while, and I wanted to buy one, and I love it. I've worn it several times. I'm wearing it today with lipstick and the Natasha Denona lip liner. What shade did I get? Scrollin'. Great, great. The only thing is it's like, I have to like pull it out of there. It has one of these like very fat wands, which I guess, I mean, it's called the fat lip oil. So, you know, we get it. Gorgeous color. I'm clearly into like brown tones right now. This is a warmer brown. I love the way it looks. I love the glossiness. It's got a lot of pigment. Sometimes lip oils are too sheer. This is like a really nice lip gloss. I really love it. I think it's great. I would totally buy more colors. Yeah, I bought this at Target. And then also the last two items, e.l.f., one of my favorite brands, and these products have been getting hype, and I wanted to try them for myself. And like I said, I love cream products, so I bought the Luminous Putty Blush. Now, I had the Putty Bronzer last year or the year before. I don't remember. I was not that impressed with it. But so many of you guys told me that the cream blushes are better than the Putty Bronzer. And I have to agree because this is great. And I wanted one of the luminous ones because I'm kind of like into this whole like summer glow thing. And there was also another reason that I actually bought this. And that is, hold on, let me swatch it. Then I'll tell you the long side story that nobody cares about. Okay, what shade is this? Hold on. Wait, I don't know what the shade is. They wrote the name like so tiny. So this is the shade Maui. And it's really pretty. I mean, they're not sparkly or anything, but it just has a bit of glow. It is a luminous putty blush. I am so impressed with this. I like this so much more than I liked the Putty Bronzer. And I mean, it's not shimmery or anything. It's just, it's gorgeous. And so the random side story as to why I bought this is that there's a similar product from Jones Road that is getting a lot of hype. And people are saying it's great. So I was like, you know what? My no buy's over. I'm going to buy that product. And I go on the website for Jones Road Beauty, and it's the only place that you can seem to be able to buy the brand right now because it's not at Ulta, it's not at Sephora. And that item itself, it's just a cream blush. It's like 30 something dollars. But then you had to spend 40 something or $50 to get free shipping. And shipping was like $7 or $8. So this came out to be like $45, $46 for a cream blush. And I was like, no, stop right there. Cancel. Do not buy this. So I did not check out. I almost did, but I was like, this is so expensive. I don't want to do it. So I didn't buy it. And then I saw some people comparing this one to the Jones Road. And I was like, I'm going to go to Target and buy this. And I did, and it's amazing. So I'm happy about that. And then I bought the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand Blush, and this is in the shade Candlelit. And I like this too. Now, the only thing that you have to be careful because this, if you squeeze this, like too much can come out. So let me swatch this. Yeah, you got to be careful not to squeeze too much out of there. This is the shade Candlelit. So this is definitely glowier than the Luminous Putty Blush. This is more of like a blush highlighter hybrid, but I don't know. I feel like it looks more metallic in this swatch on the face when you put like not too much on. It doesn't really look that highlighty. It just looks glowy. It's actually a really nice product. I think it's beautiful. So I'm actually really excited about that. I know that they also came out with, I think, bronzers and highlighters in this formula. The Halo Glow filter, I'm obsessed with, and I use that every day, and I'm wearing that now. I love it, love it, love it. So I'd be curious to try more of these. I have to say, these like little sponge tip packaging things are not my favorite because all of them that I've tried, it's always like too much comes out of there, and then it makes a giant mess. So I'm trying to be very careful with this. But I have to say, I really like it. And I think that this shade is absolutely stunning. So that's it for my haul. Oh, side note, I did buy stuff from the Sydney Grace Christmas in July sale, but I don't have that yet. But I did make an order on there. So thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know if you have any other recommendations based on the products that you're seeing here. Have you tried these? Let us know. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day.